So we're playing a little housing tag here at one of our houses for Aaron Silverglen. All of our family's characters on our 3 accounts. We have some pretty elaborate houses. Ooh, they are gone. They disappeared. Maybe they went inside the house here. I'm not going to go inside the house just yet. I just started this round. And it's not like prime traffic day, so we're not like getting a ton of people on the game just yet. I often like to lay in wait for people to just show up and then let a few people get running around and then eventually tag someone. I made this ramp. Our son Zeke showed us how to do this. He's like Wizard 101 champ. 9 years now. He's been playing since he's 7. And I always tell him to make more videos, and he could easily be one of those people that really shows a lot of stuff for Wizard 101 on YouTube and everything, but maybe he'll start sharing more. There's another person right there. Maybe they will fall down. So we got this ramp going almost in a circle around the whole property. Oh, they just jumped away before I could get to them. Fell down. Well, I'm going to let them get a head start and run around a bit and wait here. This is a good spot to ambush people because I think the gobbler kind of blends in with the tree from that perspective, from the door. Up here you can kind of see a view of the outside of the palace, the ice palace. Like I said, we've got like 25 different houses amongst our 3 memberships. We've got several characters on our memberships, and all of our houses are fairly elaborately put together. See that dude down there staring at us? Yeah, you. See him down there staring right back at me. The ramp arches over the waterway over there and onto the front door of the house, so you can really get around. They're still watching me. Run away, dude. I'm gonna wait for some other people to show up and then I'll come get you. Sometimes we can get 50 wizards here or something. This is one of the funnest parts of Wizard 101, I think. It's like, growing up, playing hide and go seek and tag. This is like the ultimate version of it. Unfortunately, when I'm a gobbler and can't get around a couple of these trees. That's one thing that Wizard 101 could try to change eventually, is the stickiness of some objects. You see here, as a wizard, you can get by this pretty easy, but you really, as a gobbler, have to try to nuzzle around it, but there I go, got it. This is kind of a cool spot to fish too. You see the fish down there, and you kind of get the timing for it because you can't always see the bobber. But up here you can't fall off because you're over the water. You actually can't physically go into the water at most of these houses. so it's a cool place to just hang out. Got the dead zone over there, the dead forest. Here's some caves in the back. I think we still have at least one person here. I don't see anyone else showing up right now. That person was standing right below on that gate, watching us. Maybe they ran inside. There's the entrance to the door. This is a good spot to... I'm going to just jump down on people sometimes, surprise them and tag them. And again, you can kind of see the door, entry door to the world of the house over there behind that maple, snowy maple tree. So when people show up, there's someone right now showing up, if you can see them. They're entering the game here at the house. There's often just a kind of a slow half-second pause in the game when someone arrives at the house that usually warns me that I've got another person running around. Let's see if they can maneuver over here. Usually up in the trees, people don't really notice. There's so much going on here. And the green of the gobbler just kind of blends in up here. I don't see them. They may have gone into a portal. I've got a few portals that are around the property. Some of them take you into the building, some of them take you to the other houses. Someone at the door again. Just showed up. See if they make it in. There's only really one way unless someone glitches through the fence down below. But over to the right where the owl is right now is about the only way you can squeeze through the fence to get to this side of the property. I don't know what it is, but over the years I've seen some people just run right through the fence, and I don't know what that glitch is. If it's a glitch that I'm seeing, or they're still in a certain phase of coming into this world that they can run through that fence. Once in a while I see people do it. I have not figured that one out. And we're pretty much maxed with items right now at this house. You can't really get any more. There's elixirs that Wizard 101 sells to kind of add more items to your house, but I think I'm pretty much maxed out on this and several other ones. Okay, I'm going to just drop down. Let's see what we can see. There's the back runway. Don't see anybody. Like I said, this is about the only way to get around this fence. Let's go inside. I'm playing on a 10-year-old computer, so I've usually got lag. It's not so bad with this Mac. There's still a lot of things loading in the house. I try to get as much as I can out of the laptops before it gets outdated. Still got some things loading here. I love these fireplaces. And I always set up a jam room in all the houses, and I have had some amazing jam sessions with wizards and parties. And these aren't things that I like call people up to do. They were just things that I started a game of tag and make it public. And the good thing about tag is you can just keep that open, have it going as long as someone's the gobbler still. And some really great musicians have showed up. I don't know who they are, but people who really know how to play, and they've done some really fun stuff. I wish I would have been recording over all these years. It seems a little bit more difficult to try to get people together on this now, and I think there's a few different reasons for that. But I wouldn't give up on the game. I really hope that this game, Wizard 101 and Pirate 101, will continue on for many, many decades. It's just one of those games that's proven itself that, like the Mario Brothers series or other, Pac-Man or whatever, it's just, to me, it's a classic game that, I think I just saw someone run by up on the upper level. A classic game that should just always be around. So each room I've kind of got a different theme going. This is kind of an interesting area. You can, again, see what's going on from a bird's eye view. And you can't fall off of here, so that's nice as well. I don't really see anyone running around. Several teleporters here that I have linked up to other houses and other spots of this house. But if you go through a portal that goes to another house, then you're out of the game. You have to try to get back to the house to get back in the game. If you're the gobbler and you go through one that goes to another house, then the game ends. The tag game ends. Just got a teleport star. You never know when you're going to find someone. Let's start this fireplace over here. Gotta keep it warm in the icebox. And as the gobbler, you get into issues a little bit more with the stickiness. I think I was mentioning earlier the stickiness of objects at the house. Now I could get in, but I can't get out now. So I kind of fell into one of my own traps here. Let's see if we trim this bonsai, if we can get past it. Oh, jeez. Lets you in, but it won't let you out. Well, maybe I'll take this teleporter and see where it takes me. And again, sorry about the lag. My computer is like a 10-year-old Mac. Before this, I was playing on like a 15, 16-year-old HP, and actually the game was holding for a long time up till about 2.5 years ago. I switched over, believe it or not. But my wife Diane has membership in many amazing houses. My son, our son Zeke, has an amazing set of characters. He's one of the most powerful wizards in the game. If you ever look for him, one of his main characters is Adam Fireheart, and he's a great wizard the last 9 years, and I try to keep getting him to post more videos. You can find him on YouTube at Zesh English. If you go give him a shout out, I'd appreciate it. Tell him to post more videos. Our fish tank. Love collecting the fish. And the game kiosks. Sorry, I got allergies really bad. I might have to sneeze at some point in this video. Spring is in the air. You can see the fish for fishing. That's a nice thing you can do as a gobbler too. While you're waiting, you can actually fish. And then wait for people to show up. Let's throw our line in the water here. Come on, fishy. One over to the left. It looks like it's eventually going to get there. Ooh, there's a big one on the right coming. Sometimes it's worth it to be patient. Great lesson. One of the great lessons of fishing. He's really taking a liking now. Oh, I forgot to teleport star. Oh my gosh. So I went to hook the fish, I hit the space bar, and I teleported away from the fish. Oh man, that looked like a good fish too. Dang. Oh jeez. He's over there somewhere in the water. It's like, what happened to my food? Okay, so that teleporter star sent me a skip jump away over here. This is kind of a good place though to hang out also and kind of wait for wizards to show up. When we were in the house, we went through probably about half the house, and so far we've gone through maybe a quarter of the outside. There's a lot more nooks and crannies, little caves and things. I'm determined to tag someone eventually here. There's got to be more people to show up. Like I said, this is like Tuesday during the day, the middle of the day, so it is spring break, but there's nothing like playing on a weekend evening where you get just all kinds of people online. And it gets pretty wild when you've got like 50 wizards running around. And I really miss those days from just a few years ago. I hope it gets more populated. I think it's probably a few different reasons why people aren't playing the games as much at this moment. Alright, let's go. Wander back over here. Fish tag. Where's the fish that got away? Alright, I'm gonna try this again here. Can't see the big fish, but out of my way, Mr. Owl. Go away. Thank you. Come on, fishy. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. Ice cuda. This is a very common fish. Sometimes you have to get a bunch of these for something that you're trying to craft, or... I love you too, Owl. Owl wanted that ice cuda. Here you go. Some good lunch for you. But there are a lot more exciting fish in here. Run around in the back here is a cool cave. I like to make like little places for people to be able to squeak in, be able to run around. This is a good hiding spot back here. Sometimes when it's really busy, I can hide back here and just have my pick of wizards to come out and tag. We've got another gobbler beneath us here in the ice. The frozen gobbler. He's winking. Only problem when you tag someone back here, then you have to kind of go into this run, and I've kind of mastered it. Another teleport star. Ooh. Invisibility star is good too. Like I said, we've got all kinds of houses that we have developed on this game, on our 3 different memberships. I think each one of us have like 5 to 10 or more houses. And we're crossing the bridge here into the Dead Forest area, and this is kind of a maze. I know how to get through it, but people who are new to this can find this really frustrating. But it's pretty easy once you get the feel for it. I'm determined to tag somebody here before this video is done. You know, one of my favorite hiding spots. This is like total cheese here. Hide behind the door. Let's lay in wait and see what happens. At the commons area in the housing shop, there is a place where you can enter your houses into certain ratings, like most magical house, most decorated house, most seasonal house, etc., etc. And we've all entered our houses several times and got some good feedback. And several awards from wizards that voted. Usually I can tell when someone shows up because there's like a half-second pause in my laggy computer game. So no matter where I'm at in the house, I can usually tell when someone enters the world of my house. It isn't like a major glitch or anything, but it's just the slightest abrupt pause to everything. all of our houses we have the music players, and the most beautiful music players you can get as drops during the Telegraph Box events that they do on Wizard every now and then. And there's so much music available. Wizard 101 has amazing music. So I usually put mine on shuffle, load each player, have one outside, have one inside the house, and put it on shuffle. So when you go in, you're going to hear hopefully a neat variety of music. Come on, where are the wizards? Some people come to houses like this and they totally glitch out because their computer can't handle all the info. Let's try to get back on this spot here. Again, it's tough getting around this tree when you're a gobbler. Sweet. Look at that. There's a teleport star waiting for us right here. Thank you. Those do come in handy. I think especially when you're, being chased. You need to get out of town. Teleport you somewhere else. Sometimes it doesn't teleport you very far though, and whoever's chasing you still gets you. And again, this is kind of a neat spot to fish from sometimes. You can still play the game and fish. And you can't see the bait, but if you know the signs, eventually if a fish is close, it will say invoke spell down here. And the sound of a bobber going down for a really good bite is unique. So once you train yourself for that sound, you hit the space button and hook the fish, and that's how you get a fish when you can't see where your bait is. You can see everything moving around down there. A lot of fish today. Ooh, got the invoke spell. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Sometimes I can hear it better, maybe because I have the music so loud. Okay, now we can actually see it. There's a fish going for it right away. Ooh, I missed it. And also I've got a teleport star, so I tried to hook using just hitting the invoke spell hook button. Ooh, I saw a little pause there. I wonder if a wizard just came in. Sometimes you get that when someone comes out of your house as well. Come on, wizards. Hop down here. This is my ultimate favorite hiding spot, laying in wait, because you're pretty much camouflaged from entering wizards. They're getting the whole spiel of the place, and you can't see a little ear sticking out behind the tree here. But as you can see, we can see the entrance door. And again, like, people of all ages play this game, and there's politicians who play this, and kids, and young adults. I think that's just amazing. This also brings up a lot of stuff from my childhood, you know. When I was a kid, I'm 46 now, if you can believe it. But when I was a kid in the 80s, mid-80s, I created a game with my friends called Terminator. Yes, after the movie Terminator. But it was hide and go seek. But it was hide and go seek in reverse. So the Terminator, the person who was it, would hide, while everyone else had to hide their eyes and count to give the Terminator time to hide. And then once they were done counting, they had to maneuver through this elaborate, amazing condo complex that was in Overland Park, Kansas, a few blocks from my house. One of my great friends, Andrew Dodig, from back in the day, he lived there with his family, and we had a bunch of friends and his brother.